Welcome back to Car Craze. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most anticipated subcompact cars making headlines in the global automotive world of the 2026 Ford Fiesta. Yes, after much speculation, rumors, and design leaks, the Fiesta is back, and it's more evolved than ever before. Whether you're a long-time fan or new to the name, the 2026 Fiesta might just surprise you. Let's start with the basics. The Ford Fiesta has always had a strong identity. It's been loved for its small size, city-friendly handling, affordability, and solid driving dynamics. But in the last few years, Ford made a controversial move, discontinuing the Fiesta in key markets, including the US, while keeping it alive in select regions like Europe and South America. But now, it looks like Ford is breathing new life into this subcompact legend and doing so with a bold twist. So, what's new in the 2026 Ford Fiesta? Practically everything. From design to performance, tech, and even how the Fiesta fits into Ford's electrification strategy. There's a lot to cover. Let's talk design first. The 2026 Fiesta boasts a more refined and grown-up appearance while still maintaining that youthful vibe. Gone is the bubbly, rounded look of older models. Instead, Ford has gone with a sleeker, sharper design language. You get slim LED headlights, a wider grille with a honeycomb mesh pattern, and pronounced character lines that run the length of the car, giving it a more athletic profile. The rear has also been reworked with a more angular taillight design and a subtle roof spoiler that adds a sporty touch. The overall stance is slightly lower and wider than previous generations, which enhances both aesthetics and stability. Under the hood, Ford has diversified the powertrain lineup to appeal to a broader audience. The base model will reportedly come with a refined 1.0-liter EcoBoost 3-cylinder engine, tuned for better fuel efficiency and low-end torque. Output is expected to be around 125 horsepower, which is more than enough for city commuting and light highway cruising. However, where things get more interesting is in the hybrid and mild hybrid variants. Ford is pushing electrification in a big way, and the Fiesta is no exception. The 2026 model offers a 48-volt mild hybrid system paired with the EcoBoost engine, delivering improved fuel economy, smoother acceleration, and reduced emissions. There's also a full hybrid option available in select trims, offering an estimated combined output of around 150 horsepower, which is impressive for this class. Rumors have also been circulating about a potential all-electric Fiesta variant based on Ford's compact F platform, possibly sharing components with the European Puma F. If that materializes, we could see a front-wheel drive Fiesta F with a range of around 250 miles on a single charge. But as of now, Ford hasn't officially confirmed the electric version, so we'll keep our ears open for updates. Transmission options include a 6-speed manual for enthusiasts and an advanced 7-speed dual-clutch automatic for those looking for convenience and better fuel economy. Ford's engineers have reportedly fine-tuned the chassis and suspension to deliver a more responsive and fun-to-drive experience. Early test drives in Europe suggest the steering is sharp, body roll is well controlled, and the Fiesta continues its tradition of being a joy on twisty roads. Inside the cabin, the 2026 Fiesta takes a significant leap forward in both quality and technology. The days of cheap plastics and cramped dashboards are over. Instead, Ford has gone for a cleaner, more minimalistic layout, using soft-touch materials and a more ergonomic design. The centerpiece is a floating 10.1-inch touchscreen running the latest Sync 5 infotainment system, which supports wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, voice commands, and over-the-air updates. Behind the steering wheel, there's a fully digital 12.3-inch instrument cluster that displays customizable information like navigation, media, and driver assistance features. There's also a new ambient lighting system, wireless charging pad, and optional B/O premium sound system for audiophiles. In terms of space, the 2026 Fiesta continues to be a compact car, but it's slightly more spacious than its predecessor. Rear legroom and cargo space have improved by a few liters, and the seats have been redesigned for better comfort on longer trips. It's still not a large car by any means, but it should satisfy most urban and suburban commuters. Ford hasn't skimped on safety either. The 2026 Fiesta is loaded with advanced driver assistance features. This includes adaptive cruise control, lane centering, blind spot monitoring, rear cross-traffic alert, automatic emergency braking, pedestrian detection, and even a semi-autonomous parking assist feature. Higher trims may also include Ford's Blue Cruise hands-free driving tech on pre-mapped highways, though this may vary by market. Trims are expected to include the familiar Trend, Titanium, and ST line options. Each one comes with its own unique aesthetic and feature packages. The ST line, in particular, is tuned to be sportier, with a stiffer suspension, more aggressive styling, and paddle shifters. However, die-hard fans will be thrilled to know that the ST hot hatch isn't gone new, it's just being refined. The 2026 Fiesta ST is expected to return with a 1.5-liter EcoBoost engine pushing around 200 horsepower, limited slip differential, sport-tuned suspension, and optional launch control. It's still one of the most fun to drive cars in the hot hatch segment. When it comes to fuel efficiency, Ford says the hybrid variants of the Fiesta can deliver up to 60 miles per gallon in urban settings, thanks to regenerative braking and electric-only low-speed cruising. The standard EcoBoost engines are also efficient, with EPA estimates expected to be in the 40 miles per gallon range, making this one of the most fuel-conscious non-EVs in its class. Now, let's talk pricing. Ford hasn't officially released pricing details, but industry insiders suggest the base 2026 Fiesta will start at around $18,000 to $20,000 depending on the market. Hybrid models will likely range from $22,000 to $25,000, while the ST and high-end trims could push close to $30,000 when fully loaded. That's still very competitive, especially considering the level of tech, safety, and performance you're getting. Ford is positioning the new Fiesta as not just a city car but as a global compact that can be whatever the driver wants it to be: efficient commuter, eco-friendly hybrid, tech-savvy compact, or performance hatch. It's flexible, smartly priced, and genuinely appealing across demographics. However, one big question remains: will the 2026 Fiesta come to North America? Right now, it's confirmed for European, Latin American, and possibly some Asian markets. Ford hasn't made an official statement about a US return, but if consumer interest is strong and EV adoption continues to grow, we wouldn't rule it out entirely. The F version, in particular, could be the ticket back into the North American market under Ford's expanding electrified lineup. To wrap things up, the 2026 Ford Fiesta is shaping up to be much more than just a facelift or refresh. It's a comprehensive evolution of what a modern subcompact car can be: stylish, tech-forward, efficient, and fun to drive. It brings the kind of features and driving experience you'd expect from a car class above while staying true to its roots as an affordable, accessible option for everyday drivers. If Ford can deliver on the promise, especially with an electric or plug-in hybrid version, it might not just revive the Fiesta nameplate, but redefine it for the next generation. That's all for today's deep dive on the 2026 Ford Fiesta. If you enjoyed the breakdown and want more content like this, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to Car Craze, and ring the bell so you never miss a future update. Got questions about the new Fiesta or want us to compare it to rivals like the Toyota Yaris, Honda Fit, or Mini Cooper? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one. Stay curious, stay crazy about cars only on Car Craze.